barely played a.
This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and showing their fashion sense. Got to make a grand entrance when you're on the road. A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in Uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat. Now
let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gordon out there with Jokic. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Porter. And for Charlotte, Martin is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Ball. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Washington in at the center. So the Hornets win the tip. Rivers against Rozier. Passes it to Martin. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Outside, Ball. Charlotte moving it around. Washington. That shot off the mark. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Porter passes to Gordon. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Washington. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Gordon. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. 4-point game. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Rozier looking around, goes up on the wing, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And Clark, he's proving to be one of the more explosive players in the league. Scary Terry.
He has the build of a boxer, Greg, in some ways. Great muscle definition, really quick in all aspects. You notice nobody really ever messes with this guy. He's quiet, and those guys often are the scariest because you know they're tough when they don't say much. And his style of play is pretty much fear-striking as well. Well, you look at a guy like Washington, talented, young, and continuing to get better. It's a lot of fun watching his progress. You know, for a young fella, P.J. Washington is starting to show some real skill as a trash talker. I mean, he said back in high school, some people are not mentally strong. So I try to get in their heads a little bit, and so far it seems to be working.
Here's Ball after Austin Rivers score. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Banked in off the glass.
And having a mature understanding of the game, Washington exploits any weakness he can find.
Greg, I like that word mature because that's the type of game he has. He's very aware, reads the floor and situations well, and then he executes. He's got a lot of polish and refinement in his game, and he's a utility guy who can make plays that help you win.
Now here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Now Ball. To the paint. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Denver leading by 4. Here's Porter. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Martin. Rivers finds Porter. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. A three-pointer, no good. Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Martin. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Rivers. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered by Washington. Low block shot on the way. In deep, Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got his second basket.
Jokic has the ability to score from just about anywhere, but he's most dangerous inside. Tremendous skill in the painted area.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. John Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Graham. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
A nice shot by Zeller. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Rivers. He has 6 over Monk. Jokic, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time, never giving up on a possession.
Hornets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Harrison. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
Now, here's Monk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Six to shoot. Pass to Martin. Fires for 3. Hornets keep it alive. Here's Zeller. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Rivers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Denver, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Rivers hits both of them.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the official to make a call.
Graham gets a wide open look. Off target with the open look.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And so here's Charlotte after the Nuggets pick up 2.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Gordon. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. Also missed 2.
defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Charlotte calls timeout. Austin Rivers with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
The shot by Monk is no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Biyombo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Millsap with the double team. Monk kicks to Biyombo. Graham, the pass to Martin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Paul Millsap picks one up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Rivers. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Poked away. Here we go, all alone. Here's Harrison. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Nuggets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good on that one. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got JaMychal Green. Michael Porter's out there with Harrison. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position.
Boy, Zeller's energy and activity infectious. His teammates really appreciate his hard work on the glass.
Hornets trail by 15. To the inside, here's Monk. And he comes up with the deuce.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Harrison. Biyombo with the block.
And this is something Biyombo excels in. Timing and blocking shots.
Here's Martin. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one's good, Harrison.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Ball, the pass to Washington. Now, here's Rozier. Defense right on him. Martin wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Denver leading by 15. Back to McGee for the finish. Watches the slam dunk finish.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Here's Porter. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
On defense, Denver. And there's the pass to Rozier. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Rozier.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Harrison passes to Green. He kicks to McGee. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 17. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Denver making a switch here. Millsap's checked in.
Going to the line.
That free throw good from Washington. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Porter. Over Martin. And that one goes long.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Denver leading by 12. Passes to Harrison. The 10-footer. Green, no luck. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ball with the bucket.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Denver shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Campazzo, he's covered by Ball. Porter outside. That one, no good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic has checked in for JaMychal Green, and it's Austin Rivers in for Harrison.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They've brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Michael Porter. Outside for Martin. Misses off the right iron. The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Rivers. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Pass to Washington. And he makes that one. Washington's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Lets the three fly. They get it back. Jokic, that's tipped.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Charlotte making a switch here. Hornets trail by 11. Here's Ball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Hornets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That's good from Ball. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Another shot. Shot by Zeller, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Rivers. Stolen by Rivers. Inside, here's Gordon. 2 points. That one goes. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Monk. 1:11 left to play here in the half.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Ball, the pass to Zeller, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Biombo, he's checked in for the Hornets. Devontae Graham comes in for Ball.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Graham. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Feeds to Gordon. Millsap left side. Jokic trying to free himself up. The Hornets pull it in. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Martin. Back to Graham. From deep. They grab their own miss. No good on the last second attempt there.
Commendable effort that time by Gordon on the defensive end. Really makes the extra effort to get to the shot.
And thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Denver came ready to play, jumping on every opportunity to push the tempo. At one point, they had... And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Austin Rivers has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got ball. McDaniels is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot.
And didn't have to go strong there. Just a little bit of the finger roll to get it up over the D.
There's the pass to Rivers. Can't connect from short range. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, there's a lot of skill to Washington's offensive game now. He doesn't just have to rely on athletic ability to score.
Here's Porter. Martin with the block. And they get it back.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Rozier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Porter.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
Both good from the line that time. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Charlotte again missing. The Nuggets leading by 9. Passes it to Rivers. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And that one drops. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Rozier the pass to McDaniels. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 5th assist in this one.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And Jokic slams it in.
And this is why Jokic is a star in this league. I mean, he's a top-tier center, and he can carry a team when he needs to.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pass to Washington. And here's Martin. Back to Washington. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets leading by 11. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Charlotte foul call. That's his first personal foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Green. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Washington missing. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Rivers. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
There's Ball with the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Porter. McGee trying to break free. Denver the rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Porter kicks to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Rozier. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from McDaniels.
Rozier is certainly a true combo guard in my mind, and he's actually gotten better as a playmaker.
There's Porter with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Porter's got 5 points so far.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And for your Hornets, Biombo.
Now, here's Biombo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6.
The
Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
You know it's true. No substitute for hard work on the offensive boards, and that's what Biyombo's doing there. Always a threat to peel off those offensive oranges.
Porter passes to Green. The feed to McGee. Rivers against Graham. Rivers scanning the floor. Rozier with the steal. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. And that one is stuffed right through.
Rozier with that excellent quickness and that athleticism, being a catalyst with his defense that time.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Hornets making a change here. Monk's checked in, and then for Denver, Paul Millsap's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Gordon subbed in for Austin Rivers. Here's Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And Porter drops them both. Hornets trail by 9. Graham with the ball. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Here's Biyombo. Denver grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. And there's Porter on the assist by Millsap. Porter's got 9.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Yeah, Millsap doing good work there with the extra possession, converting on the offensive glass.
Hornets trail by 13. The pass to Monk. Washington kicks to Martin. Over to the left wing. Monk, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Gordon for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Monk. Zeller inside. Millsap's there. Good on the bucket. Zeller's got it back down to single digits for Charlotte.
One of the things you love about Zeller, he hustles, he's got the intangibles, and this guy can really get out and run for a big man.
Green passes to Harrison. A three-pointer off the mark. Stolen by Gordon. It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 10. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Harrison kicks to Gordon. Outside for Millsap. Launches a 3. Monk grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beyond the arc. Here's Zeller. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, for a big, Zeller has good mobility and pretty good body control, too, doing a nice job adjusting to the contact to draw the foul there.
The Nuggets leading by 7. On the wing, Gordon. He's got 14. And that one drops for him. Gordon's got 16 points.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That free throw good from Washington. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, this is where Millsap excels. I mean, a great interior scorer. He has the size and touch to pulverize defenses.
And so it's... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Porter. Pass to Graham. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Martin's checked in for Washington. And Ball subbed in for Malik Monk. Graham, the pass to McDaniels. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Porter, no luck.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Graham. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
And few players in our league have the range of Devontae Graham, and that's saying something.
You're exactly right, Greg. I mean, you think of Steph, obviously, and you think of Dame, Lillard. But Graham, you know, he can stretch you out just as far as those guys can, and he does it with the same ease. So you look at his year last year, it really was one of the few bright spots for the Hornets.
Rozier, he's checked in for Devontae Graham. Down low. Zeller inside. Jokic defending. Fader on the way. Shot by Zeller, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And it's Gordon missing. Hornets trail by 9. Pass the ball. And it's sent back by Millsap. Rozier against Rivers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Rivers hits both of them. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Ball, the pass to Zeller. To the paint. Here's Rozier. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And again, Denver, no good. Hornets have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Rozier finds Martin. Back to Rozier. Floats one. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Rivers bounce pass. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Rivers. Rivers has got 4 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 11. Here's Rozier. And the layup is good.
For pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He said this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Pass to McDaniels for the three. Denver grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Feeds it to Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Rivers. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Ball. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Finished off the break. Now just a 5-point Denver lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
That one is off. So he can't get either to fall. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Martin, the pass to Zeller. Here's Rozier, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly. Denver leading by 5.
Denver passing it around. Millsap kicks to Jokic. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And the Hornets call time here.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Ball hits them both. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. To the middle, here's Millsap, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Superb concentration that time from Millsap, the veteran, just able to overpower the defense on these tough finishes.
Millsap with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Porter's running.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense is trying to rough him up a bit.
And he knocks down the first one. Washington's checked in for Zeller. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Rozier against Rivers. And it's Rozier missing.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Hey, when you look at Jokic, forget about calling him a good passing big man. He's a great passer, period.
Rozier against Rivers. Basket good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Porter looking it over. Campazzo. Millsap kicks to Rivers. Launches it. Jokic trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Rozier. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Millsap's got 5 rebounds tonight. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And Jokic throws it down.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul. 1:37 left in the game. And the basket by Rozier.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
The pass to Porter. Now Jokic. He's covered by Washington. Here's Porter. It's tipped. Deep 2 from Ball. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. The Nuggets leading by 9. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Rivers. On the wing, Porter. 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Campazzo, count it.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to McDaniels. Good work defensively by Millsap. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did.
All right, David, great job.